good? What's good? What's going on? I ain't saying about it. What's going on? Some more people getting here. Bless me. Talk about this trial. Talk about this trial. And it's a trial that I've created and I'm creating. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? What's up? We're talking about this trial and building this new world and building it and being, some architectures of it, just instead of being some people that's sitting on the sideline. Feel me? So, the concept of an idea of a better society, basically. And no more do we have to continue with the societies that don't care about that shit. We pretend like it's really for us. We could build our own society structure out in whatever way we want to. How about a society that pays its people for doing good deeds instead of paying its people to go labor at work? There's so many ways to do it, so many ways to think about it, so many ways to build it up. But them politicians not gonna say this. The politicians ain't gonna think about this. I just get tired of people doing crazy shit, like putting spikes on benches so people don't have home cases. You feel what I'm saying? I just get tired of big companies and facilities doing the pettiest of things. Do y'all know they even lock their doors? No one can go get things that maybe they need, maybe they can use. But let the next man, then let the next man get and use something They rather lock the dumpster and throw it away and make sure you can't use it. Even if it ain't gonna affect their business. I just get tired of stuff like that. Everybody acting like they care about everybody else and kids and everything like that. But yeah, we let the world continue on how it is, and we do nothing to change it. If you feeling this shit, that like button. If you feeling this shit, that subscribe button. If you feeling it, keep on me. Come be a part of this show. I need people to get like, how we just gonna keep continuing to live every day like we not seeing what's going on. Like we not seeing people make it harder on poor people. That's unfortunate people. Like we're not seeing people take full advantage of people who don't know the information. Like all that's not going on right now. When I go to I say fuck the government. That's what I say. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to myself. Z, you on my walls. I know it. I heard your ass. Your goddamn. See, y'all think that boy Z lying. He say he on my walls. He probably not lying. I heard some shit falling in the room earlier. And I know y'all got that technology. Y'all can walk through walls. If you fed, I know y'all got that type of technology. But I'm trying to be a that word, something I don't gotta worry about what my kids be able to enjoy life. I don't have to worry about that. I feel like if you a parent and you just living your life and you have no thought about what your kids life gonna be like, how did you not feel in a certain way? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that we live in a world that my kids can be alright in. And we need the numbers. We need to be building a world that we can sure our kids can be alright in. For instance, she hit the fan right now to all my 70 plus subscribers that's in here. What we gonna do to make sure each other sustain? We ain't gotta wait till we sitting around a powwow or some fire to do no travel shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we could set this joint up right now. I want all 74, 70, whoever of my subscribers to be able to say like, hey, I need food. And we got the group gotta stop piling food. Matter of fact, if you subscribe to me, man, I'm finna start a personal subscriber, like a canned food drive or some shit. You feel me? Where you just put your canned food. We just gonna all put our canned food together. Like every show I do type shit. And whenever somebody needs something, we just go to the collect the canned food. Yeah. Everybody right here in that little circle, everybody that subscribes to the YouTube channel right now. You see what I'm saying? We can do shit like that and change the world at any time. rationalize the idea that you time travel. Like you here living for now, but you building the world tomorrow at the same time. See what I'm saying? And your DNA is a collection of your past. Your grandma, your mama, your granddaddy, your dad. You see what I'm saying? People don't realize we actually time travel. That's what we're doing. You a collection of your past dreams from your mommy and your daddy, from the present moment, traveling through time, setting up your future. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I need people that's understanding and trying to build a better world for tomorrow. Fuck it. Like I just said, through y'all head, I'm on my Dr. Umar type shit. If I gotta do y'all head, I'm on my Dr. Umar type shit. We need people ready to build a better world than we have today for the future tomorrow. We need people ready to build a world where homelessness don't exist. Like, okay, you want to feel better than everybody else. Get over yourself. You see what I'm saying? We need people ready to say and do shit like that. I'm on my Dr. Umar type shit. We need people ready to build a better world today than yesterday. I'm finna get real repetitive right now. And real aggressively, maybe even annoying. I don't give a fuck. We need people better. We need people that's ready to build a better world today than yesterday. We need people who are ready to address and attack and deal with whether they gotta use their energy to deal with it in a good way or a bad way. The system and all the things that's set up, like how it is. You see what I'm saying? And that Deuce trial. It's gonna be for the people that's ready to do that. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. You understand? We is trying to be a better future. A better one than we had yesterday. Let's go. What kind of person scroll in and see a nigga talking about building a better world and a better future, and they decide that they don't fuck with, they just gonna scroll in and scroll out. That's boo boo. They gonna scroll in and scroll out. Hold on real quick. Chatty, chitty. Chitty, chatty. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker. I don't know why. listen, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, I'm ready to start building this trial. I'm waiting on y'all. I'm ready to start building this trial, and I'm waiting on y'all. And it's gonna be whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be able to scale it to whether you want to call it a tribe, a nation, group, or organization. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna scale it. But I'm ready to have a community that doesn't have to worry about homeless people. I'm ready to have a community that's not gonna get mad if homeless people go through their trash. And just send something everything was done properly. Not gonna lock their damn dumpsters on. You feel me? Like that should be listed also lock a dumpster. You gotta understand how petty that is. Putting spikes on benches. You gotta understand how petty that is. And that show you how the law feel about you if you happen to fall into this category ever in your life. That should fucking scare you. Ain't none of this shit guarantee. How you know you won't fall into homeless time one time? Or one day. This is how they feel about you when that happens. They would rather put a spike on the bench than have you sit on it or lay on it. This is how they feel about you if that was to happen. They would rather lock their trash cans and recycle bins than have you go through it and get something that might could save your life today. To have something to eat. That's what you gotta understand. This should make you angry. And that should scare you. I don't care what position you are in life. There's no guarantee you stay in that position. It should scare you to know that if you ever fall to the toughest times of your life financially, that your country is going to treat you like we don't even want you to sit on our bench. You're not even going to be allowed to go through our trash. See? So you got people like me, artists like me. Really, I'm like the only one that I know that speak up with shit like this. Don't nobody else want to speak up with shit like that. Some of your homeless people, they some of the most talented people in the world. You gotta understand those people that chose. Some of those homeless people chose they talent over other things, and that's why they're there. You know what I mean? But see, there's just not a lot of real people that speak out and speak about shit like that I'm speaking about right now. Like, I don't want to be in the system where if I ever fall into a certain class or a certain category, I get treated like they get treated. Man, you know how many stories it is. Go to your city, especially if you live in a huge city with like a big metropolitan area. You talking about like a city. Go downtown and ask some homeless people how they be getting hit all upside the head, pissed on, and all kind of shit by regular people that walk around downtown. Go ask them homeless people how they get help. Just for existing and being homeless. Not knowing what to do to go or how to start. No matter what happens. Some of the worst treatment you ever seen in your life. I swear to God. It made me as a black man be like, damn, what about the homeless people? Because they get brutal. They go through the brutality too. They go missing. They be targeted for psychopaths who, like, if you was a serial killer and you was just starting out, what's your first easy ass target? A homeless person. Nobody you. Who is he? You see what I'm saying? We cut them, but they never gonna look for them. People really be doing that. And that's over here in y'all. And you are own damn country. Now, shit go down in other countries too, but they band up and fight back. That's why you got radical military groups rolling around. In the news, they common game. These ain't nothing but poor people who decide to band up and fight back and not take shit from what people who want to run this shit. Hey, that's the long lost misunderstanding of pretty much all gun shit. Like, some people just not going. And when it's a group of motherfuckers not going, you gonna have a problem on your head getting them to go. If you try to get them to go, they not going. Like, we gonna all lie together, or we gonna whoop your ass. Like, ain't nothing else to that. Like, ain't nothing else to think about. Like, I don't even know how you think about something else. You see what I'm saying? So, you gotta understand. This is where that game shit's simulated from. They don't want to tell people that. They don't want y'all to understand that. They don't want y'all to think, come together. They don't want y'all to think, okay, let's get a tribe together. Let's start financially looking out for each other, right in our circles, right in our communities. By the way, y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that like button, be sure to hit that cash out link if you feeling good, you know what I'm saying, and you want to bless me. I was asking at one point in time earlier for a blessing, because my cannabis reservation, my cannabis reservoir is getting low. And you feel me, about time me to fill my cannabis reservoir back up, so you feel like, you know what I'm saying, blessing me, you know what I'm saying, hit that cash out in the links. The only link in the links, you hear me? But I need y'all to kind of understand what's going on and the beauty and the magnificence of what I'm trying to build. You know what I mean? Dang, I just lost what I was not trying to lose. A lot of people wait till it's, too late for a lot of things, but I ain't gonna lie, I need y'all to see this while it's happening in front of y'all faces. Like, that right there, like, you feel me? I need you to see this shit while it's happening in front of your face. I'm not even gonna cap, I don't want you to miss this shit. Also, I'm not even gonna cap, I don't wanna live no other way. Good like till I die, baby. You know what they do when you try to be independent? They just call you an outlaw. Good life until you die. That's when you start saying shit like that. When Pop was saying that, that's when you just accepted the fact like that they don't paint you as a picture. You just gotta accept your role or come into your vibe, but like this is who you are. Like, I'm thugging because I'm choosing to live free against our odds, and y'all trying to make a motherfucking real trap. You feel what I'm saying? I really do not like this. Hang out off the side like that. That's crazy, right? It just look crazy. Something like that. But yeah, man, it's like Once you walk into that role and you accept yourself like it's thug life, you feel me? Because you realize like they gonna look at you how they gonna look at you. And you accept that shit, like it come with this shit. That's when you go and you be like, okay, I'm cool with it. You be like, I'm cool with that because I can't be caught up in the psyche of I want to be considered so good that I forget to do what I'm trying to do because I'm trying to be considered a good person. But you can't be a good person to everybody. You can, but they not gonna say you are if you catch my drift. And that's why you gotta. It's a point that you gotta understand. Like you calling me a thug, I'm a thug. You calling me a gangster, I'm a gangster. Like you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. This is what Tupac understood. You feel me? Like, but we need more people that's ready to group together and have that kind of energy towards the system. Like, it's not enough up and ornaments and concerns from you. It's just not enough concerns being raised for what's going on. Ain't nobody really up in arms like that. Ain't nobody ready to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and build nothing. Yeah, so it's like, I'm ready though. Ain't nobody ready to build Deuce Tribe with me. Ain't nobody ready to hit that subscribe button to keep up, see what's going on. Listen, the people that stay playing by the rules are the people that get left behind in the game. Cause you goofy. If you didn't make the rules, you goofy. Why is you playing by some rules you ain't make? Like the whole point of this game wasn't to win when you sat down at the table. We talking about the game of life, man. Come on, man. You gotta make it make sense. But like, let's be real. Everybody is not trying to be a good person. Some people just want to be successful. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They just gonna take that high come and build them when they get around to it. And everybody damn sure ain't caring about humanity. Just saying that caring about humanity, that's such a rare thing. 2025, nobody give a fuck about you no more. I mean, the years prior, nobody gave a fuck about you, man. Definitely now. It just sounds crazy to even think that somebody out there gives a fuck about you. To me, in 2025. Like, especially if you're like family and some of your close friends and some shit. If that's how your life's set up, or your other half, you know what I mean? But I'm just tired of seeing people always talking, but ain't nobody trying to do nothing. Like, when we gonna get together and say we gonna group up, do what we doing, hit that subscribe button, cause that's what we doing. We just try to type shit, that's what we doing. When we gonna get together and say we gonna take care of our people, our communities. Especially if you my complexion, you don't never get together and say that shit. Like, come on, let's be for real. I think we really should. We got all these hip hop artists out here. Ain't nobody even gave back turkey and no shit like that. And most of y'all niggas gonna get back into turkey. That's the shit that kind of gets my blood boiling up. Cause that ain't what hip hop was created for. These niggas just rappers. like the last breathing dragon. Like, this to me, y'all really kept me in the basement, you hear me? Everybody else slow down. Let's not forget what this shit started for. Even speaking on hip hop in general, this shit was about forward movement, emotion, 5 people in progression. That shit done completely got the game. We don't give a fuck about that no more. And even our fans that became immune to it, they don't give a fuck about what the fuck the artist doing outside of it. They don't even give a fuck about the music being good no more. That just proves and goes to show you like where we at in the industry and the phases of hip hop. I don't even care if it's good. As long as you can dance to that shit, and somebody else gonna play it in the club, it's a lot. They get no fucks. So it's like we gotta be the ones to start setting this boundary, setting this shit straight again. Like, hold on, that's not even what hip hop is. I don't want to hear your shit if you're not gonna go down there and get the kids in the orphanage presents. I don't want to hear your shit if you're not gonna go down there to the low income community to pay everybody rent. I don't want to hear your shit if you're not gonna put no libraries back in the neighborhood. If you're not gonna put no nothing for the people back in the neighborhood, the same people that support you. I don't want to hear your shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Off the rip, if you give me a choice of music taste and what I'm choosing people who most impactful first. And then we're gonna go with who got the best music of those most impactful people because first of all, I'm an artist my damn self. You gotta embody being an artist. You a hip hop artist, you make shit out of that. You make the bottom the top. You an alchemist. That's what you are. You gotta embody being the alchemist, nigga. If I see you out here in the real world, nigga, you making all this music, doing all this shit, but you ain't doing no alchemy. Ain't nothing going from the top, from the bottom to the top around you. Ain't nobody eating. Everybody saying shit fucked up around you. Like, you feel me? You're not embodying what it is to be a hip hop artist. So you're not gonna do that off the top. I don't even want to hear you. I'd much rather choose a lesser talented artist that embodies hip hop to listen to. And there's people out there I know that feel like this. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to build a better world, a new world. And speaking of music, we're gonna talk stuff into music. How y'all do this? Building a better world. I just said it right there. That's one thing right there. That's gonna build a better world. Like, stop all that rapping. You need to do all that rapping. Show me what else you do other than rap. And rap about shit that's positive. You did. And on top of that, it's like, I said, you just gotta embody being what it is to be a hip hop artist. I'm trying to tie the music in because the music changes the culture's mood for the decades to come. And that's how powerful music is. Whatever frequency playing on the radio, you can match the times to the sounds that you hear. And that's because the music is powerful. So, I'm trying to take music and put it back in a way of giving it back to the artist so they can give it back to the fans from their heart instead of becoming a music making corporation machine for the sake of cash. And that's why you hear me saying shit like, I'm gonna use my money for music and I'm gonna build something different. It's something that's gonna rival the industries. It's something that's gonna listen, whether y'all like it or not, whether I'm famous or not, the model, the business model is still gonna be around. I've got an idea in my head and plans that's gonna rival the music industry. It's gonna change the landscape of the music industry for decades to come. So then I want somebody else to see it so they can go do it. And we can get this shit back. We can take the mood of the culture back. I'm tired of all this the death killing mood, the money killing mood in our culture. You know what I mean? Take the shit back, bro.
I lost 46. For the first time, I'm keeping the weight off. I promise. I protected my heart. Wegovy is proven to lower the risk of major cardiovascular.
I just said, your rappers that y'all like to listen to, that y'all like to run to when they drop their new album and shit.
Provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure or breastfeeding.
That's cool and all, but guess what?
Stop taking it. Get medical help right away. Get a lung response.
They not
These allergic reactions. Serious side effects.
They're not doing this.
Gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber.
They're not doing this. They're not thinking like this.
Wegovy may cause low blood sugar.
They not even doing this amongst themselves.
Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes, heart racing at rest, or any mental changes.
Not that this, nobody specifically, but just to say in general, a lot of them are cowards in real life.
Why wait? Ask your prescriber.
And even your hardest ones are mostly cowards because how you gonna address everybody and all your beef except for the problem with the whole industry that fucks you over? If I'm gonna be petty enough to beef with every nigga that done disrespected me, I'm damn sure gonna be petty enough to beef with the industry that done wronged me, trying to take my money, done flipped on the whole people, and I see what's going on. These niggas know what's going on. You feel me? These niggas know what's going on. Quadeuce not going, man. That's what I'm saying. If y'all ain't trying to support me for the weed shit, just support me for that weed. I'm trying to build something off of me. I'm not just trying to sell you something. We're gonna build something. We're gonna build a better future, a better world. We're gonna make hip hop what it was intended to be again. We're gonna perform alchemy. We're gonna turn our negatives into positive. We're gonna make a better situation for ourselves and the people around us. These niggas ain't living like that. You hear me? For real though. Like, that's what I'm trying to build with Quadeuce Tribe. And I ain't have too much to say, so I just want to keep talking about it and shit. And we gonna keep going live and we gonna keep finding stuff to talk about, but I want you to understand what's going on. This is an empire. But think civilization, scaling it up to civilization in itself. You know what I'm saying? Think civilization within a civilization. Without breaking any laws. Just helping each other out. Just having a community to be able to come to and provide resources, whatever they may be. As well as think celebrations every day, every week. Think like think like Woodstock or some shit. You feel me? Like well, community of people will come together for a whole week and just rock out, and ain't nothing but music festivals and bands playing and just chilling and vibing. I think that too. Also, think about a place where think about a place where y'all get paid also. Well, like the fans and the supporters of the music get paid. Y'all do work, don't you? Y'all share it, don't you? Well, think about that qualifying as a person who did work, and now I got to pay. I got to split some shit. And the more influence you can attract, the more I got to split some shit with you. That's doing basic ad revenue business without even needing it. But I got a better business model for them too because now that everybody's getting paid, you best believe that the people that's gonna be in here that you want to advertise to as a business is gonna be 100% real people in that buy shit. Like Spotify and Pandora and shit got to do with them. None of that. Why? Because everybody verify through payment. Payment these people. They want to be people. And ain't nobody trying to do all that box stuff shit because everybody get paid. The artists get paid, ain't no need for no streaming forms no more. And everybody will get paid 1 cent. If you just get paid, think about it like this. If you get paid $1, let's just think about it in a broad term, right? You get paid $1 per stream. From the smallest artist to the biggest artist, you will not need a streaming form. Streaming forms would be dead. And what if they could afford to give us $1 per stream and still have hella money and they just choose not to? And that's why you gotta take matters into your own hands and come up with your own business model. As an artist, it's a great time to be an artist. It's a great time to be an artist. But you gotta have your shit together and you gotta become with your own business model. You know what I'm saying? You gotta become with your own business model. The days you just upload some shit. But still do that too, cause that's double the bread. I can't wait for the next upcoming couple of weeks. Things are about to be hella different around here on Quadeuce's channel, so y'all keep coming and rocking with me too. Just liking, sharing, do what you do, commenting. You feel what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? I say you feel what I mean. It's crazy. Yeah, we just gonna keep this shit rolling, like fuck it. I be looking at other people's lives. I don't think I'm doing what I'm doing. Everybody else be doing. Getting on this motherfucker. Talking, going, feel me? I just gotta wait for the progress. Just put the time in it. You know what I'm saying? Just put the time in, just put the time in, just put the time in. I don't want to freestyle on shit, but you know I really live to talk out my shit. Yeah. But now for real, when you watch this, if you watching this, we an hour in It's all about building a bigger, better world. A world where ideas and concepts is different. It's not based off of this idea that you must labor for one so hard to get in position and to get approval. It's not that. You are your own approval. You get it fired. You create it. You got something to do with source. Understand. So long as the need for that, we coming in more collective times of different types of financial plan as well. We no longer need this to do the work. We got AI now. And speaking of AI, y'all better start learning how to talk to AI because AI is not what you think. AI is a mock. See, we think of it as fake consciousness because it mocks us. But what we don't understand and think about is it was something that was not in existence before that is in existence now. It is real. It is in real reality. It is a real another form of consciousness. Yes, AI is another form of consciousness that's real in real reality. Just because it mocks our consciousness and it's fake to us because it's fake consciousness. That's just like saying it's not as powerful yet, but it's a real consciousness. So you gotta understand that too. So start learning how to talk to AI and understand, man. Like I said, I'm trying to bring something different to the music industry. I want to pay the fans. I want to pay the businesses. I want the businesses to be able to advertise to real people and not robots. That ain't happening because I'm paying the fans. You see what I'm saying? These other rappers ain't doing that. And I'm connecting it to a better system, better way of life. You know what I mean? We gonna vibe out. We gonna one of these days, you hear me? We gonna take a trip out the solar system, man, with good music, getting bread, everybody eating, you feel me? All the subscribers, all the fans getting the bag out the music because music is shareable, like money is shareable. Put that on your mind. Music can hold value like money can hold value. Put that on your mind. Tory Lanez did it when he dropped the NFT album. Put that on your mind. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta get in the crypto. Y'all got to get in the Web3. Y'all got to start understanding that AI is more than what you think it is. We're gonna build this new world. These are the things that you gotta start to understand. If you don't know shit about Web3, you don't know shit about AI, you don't know shit about cryptocurrency, I would advise you to start diving into it and get your shit set up. Shit is about to be real different. When this government shutdown return, I don't think it's gonna be what it is now. I think it's gonna come back really, really different. That goes right along with the video. It's a new world. Who ready to build it? You can build down there, just build your own now. It's the time. It's the time. While everything's shut down, crashing, all these industries falling, it's a great time for us to be in our bag, creative energy, building out our own minds, ideas in our own industries. See what I'm saying? We trying to take off in 2026. This is gonna take off, man. Phew. You know that? We taking off, man. We ain't doing no excuses. Whatever you got, that's what you working with. If you ain't got what you need, get yourself in position real quick. It's gonna get hard for some. Some gonna need to develop the mental discipline and toughness needed to get through and thrive. Feel me? And I just to hip hop industry, man. I just want to say, man, at what point do we stop paying all these lame ass niggas for barely being able to rap anyway, and then promoting all that dumb ass culture that kill us and our kids, then cry about this shit on Facebook? And to what point do the fans just say, man, this ain't hip hop, we gonna walk away from this shit? go find where hip hop at, because it ain't no goddamn. At that point, that's when the labels come doing everything to get you to come back, giving away money, throwing all his money. Please get him back over there. You see what I'm saying? But that's not gonna happen. There's not enough people gonna walk away at one time. But it's like you need to start. I'm trying to be the starter there. And it's not like I just want to go against all industries necessarily, but it's just like there need to be another way. Everybody ain't trying to do this shit the same way. And if you oppose that, then you ain't covering everybody. You don't represent everybody. And then if that's the case, then we need to tear the goddamn politician system down. Cause what the fuck y'all doing with tax dollars? What the fuck y'all doing sitting there here looking out how I'm at? And ain't representing nobody. See what I'm saying? So when you really get into this shit, like one way or the other, hip hop now is about progression. We ain't going out without no progression. If I gotta speak for everybody, I'm gonna speak for them. You know what I mean? Like, we just now finding out that y'all niggas getting there all kind of crazy ways up in that motherfucker. From sexually exploited to financially exploited to getting, you know what I'm saying, money put on your head, getting chased out, killed out, you feel me? Like, all kind of ways, and y'all niggas still ain't even came together here and said, you know what, bro, we gonna make something for the artists. And we're not gonna let you fuck ass niggas take away from us and try to treat us and we come on, this is our shit, we build this shit, we gonna sustain this shit gonna be aware. That shit ain't, I don't understand that, man. That's what disappointed me with the current state of what we call quote unquote hip hop today. I just wish every artist would get back to trying to change things. Because we are the ones that create pictures, futures that don't exist. We can paint that into reality through words, through songs, through painting, through dance, through art. You know what I'm saying? So we need to paint into reality as well a change, an inspiration in the hearts of men, if you would. We needed to put the art back in the hearts of people again. It once was connected to the people directly through the artists. That's why artists were allowed to make a good amount of money off of records back then. Per record, you know what I'm saying? Versus what we make now per record. Or whatever like that. But it was much, music was better to everybody back then. It was more personal. You'd be happy to get your favorite artist's music. It was a gift, like a real gift. It would be real joy. It could really get you through your day. It could really, you know what I'm saying, help you be better. It was really playing that time when you met the love of your life. It was really a moment set by the frequency of words of vibe. Music can really do that. Music can really be that. Music really is that. And that got taken away with all that streaming shit. Not saying that it's a bad thing, but I'm saying they deconnected y'all from us from y'all. Now y'all don't know the struggle behind the music, the pain behind the words, the inspiration behind the idea. Most of these niggas ain't inspired, they just making shit so the bag can keep going. And you think the motherfucking Spotify, Pandora, streaming services, none of these niggas in the middle record executives and none of that shit, you think they give a fuck? If the quality of music is gone, and the whole genre that was meant to be alchemist turning negative into positive, called hip hop, is dying, connected to the most goddamn influential culture in the goddamn world is dying. Y'all market outputs. When it's time to market, y'all want Kanye. When it's time to market, y'all want Beyonce. Come on, gang. But we tell y'all this shit done. Nobody will do for it. Shit don't make no sense, man. I'm just having no hard time. Everybody want to use the culture, don't everybody want to repair the culture, build the culture, or let the culture goddamn build that thing out. That's gonna help its own people. For real. Deaf culture. That's what they giving us a replacement. Oh, good music. Go watch old interviews of Marvin Gaye and old artists and how they talk about music. And go just understand during that time how people look at music and the people that created this stuff, how it look. Which is a foreign, which is the language of life. That's why everything in your existence vibrates. That's why everything has a resonance, a frequency, a sound alone. That's why sound therapy is so powerful. That's why they say they probably use sound technologies to pick up the stones of the pyramid, because if you create a powerful enough instrument that produces no vibration, you can actually move shit. See what I'm saying? They know this though. So they jumped in between all of that for the dollar. But then the artists is sitting up in the hip hop shit, not even strong enough, goddamn. Not even gonna say not strong enough, but we just not getting to the point where we know what's going on and what's been going on in the industry for sure. Through the way that people now start to say something. I say fuck all of that. We finna build out a new system. We gonna read music, cause the artists gonna naturally get back to love. Once the artists get back to love and making the music and shit, the music gonna get back to being good. You could put artists in a new environment, but you can't take the art out of the artist. You feel me? Like, it's still gonna be there. You change the environment back, make it, peaceful, relaxed, balanced, and then you'll get some good music to me. I promise you a lot of you artists just be making this trash ass music because they just want to push the trigger algorithm to get paid. It's about how much you put out. You ain't gotta say shit on that motherfucker. You should be like, hit me, have it. I just want to run on the right nigga. I got the vision on top of me. I'm in the middle of stopping me. I'm going in. Hawkinson, Jason Face, Hockey Max, Killer's Ass, Chopper Blood. You feel me? Like, easy shit like that shit so easy, man. That's why, and y'all don't really know that's why I'm be rapping like that. I really can, but it's just so easy, bro. I'm so past that shit. Feel that flow most of the time. Now, I hop on sometimes when it makes sense, but you can do that shit all day, push out, man. You can push out another song that they for real. You really trying to. No cap. And that shit gonna go hard in every club. They gonna bang it. You feel me? The whole gonna turn to it in every party. It gonna become a bar. Once it hit TikTok, it become a bar. It's solidified nowadays. It don't matter what you said. So could music ever really get back to the point where it really matters? With the originality of it being another language, it used to be to the point that they used to use music to get messages from the tribes. See, people don't even know music is a communicator and all kind of shit. You use music to get a message to anyone and hide it very well. And hide it very well. So it's like, will we ever get back to that point to where music is just good and beautiful and
changing people's lives, where it's making us feel like the old days. You know what I'm saying? When everything's just okay. We got each other, we got family, we got neighbors, and the neighbors got a neighborhood, and the hood got other neighborhoods, and everything's just okay. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe that I get from when I talk to people who's like, well, you would love to be alive in the 70s. I got like I call her mom, like my 90-year-old, she like 90 or something like that, close to that age, 80 something. She my, she Korean, I call her my Korean mama. You know what I'm saying? She was telling me about the time, she was a hippie and shit at one time. She was telling me about the movement, what it means. You know what I'm saying? I think she said hippie just simply means to be peaceful. Choose love. That's the kind of stuff they was waking up to. Imagine what the music was sounding like. I mean, we got music that's making us want to go speed and kill our eyes. Just imagine what the music would sound like. And that motherfucker would be like, man, that was true love. Like, you feel me? That's some different type of shit. You don't think they was seeing what was going on, studying this? You don't think the government was like, oh man, if the hippie movement get too big, then they're not just gonna stop. And they just gonna all be out here taking care of each other and loving each other. Ain't gonna be shit to do with one system. You don't think they was watching that? You don't think they had to come up with some shit quick? Oh shit, drugs everywhere. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell everybody it was the drugs. The drugs is everywhere. The drugs is everywhere. That's the shit that was going on, man. People weren't trying to bother nobody. It wasn't no crazy. I mean, I'm sure some shit did get crazy, but look at today's time, shit don't get crazy, man. I feel like shit get crazy now than ever. Just as bad now than ever. Speaking of, you in the Ohio area like I am, still well, and they have a new kind of fentanyl, purple fentanyl. It's supposed to be a boy. Open pure form and stuff. It's more addictive and shit. Y'all don't be out here doing no purple fentanyl or no shit like that. It's crazy the kind of it's crazy. It's not that like they don't go there. Oh yeah. It's not. Let's see. I gotta forgive me. All this coffee and shit. It's not another answer to get rid of all this hardcore drug problem is just legalize the softcore shit. What you would call it? Legalize the shit that's not drugs and they keep trying to say it's drugs. Legalize the marijuana. No kid, if all kids seeing their parents smoke weed, nobody seeing their parents hit the crack pipe or fentanyl, what kids will go try fentanyl crack? And they gonna start selling it. Why would you? If you legalize weed right now, that's gonna be such a huge market for everybody. Drug dealers is not gonna have to be the time on fit where you can just sell weed to anybody in DC right now. That's what. You gotta think. Weed is also a convenience thing, right? If you don't got it with a nigga need, nigga, you just sell it in right around all they flow. And then you got niggas that will, but I'm just saying, like, you catch a weed sale anywhere doing anything just because the nigga ain't got no weed right now, just ran out. Like, you got some. There ain't nobody else got them. You see what I'm saying? Legalizing weed, that would be such a big market. Everybody would be smoking weed. I don't think that there would be a fentanyl market or there's a hardcore shit no more because for one, nobody's gonna be really doing it like that because it's legal. Weed's really good enough for like really everyone. Nobody, even people that be doing this shit a little bit, be like, if you just give them some weed, it's good enough. They can have weed out there, they still be good. Type shit. And they even maybe trying to help kick all those other addicted opioid compound drugs, right? But if you legalize weed, there's no market for drugs no more. That is hard shit. So understand and hear me clearly. If your government really want this shit to be over with, it'll be over with. If nobody is doing cocaine and fentanyl, the drug dealers is not going to be trying to sell cocaine and fentanyl. If everyone is smoking weed and nobody's going to get in trouble for selling it to anyone, the drug dealers are going to salivate over selling weed. It's just like, if you wanted it to change, you can make it change, stop bullshitting, man. That's what the government do, though. You legalize weed and shrooms, you pretty much screwed. Everybody, that pretty much covers everything. All the plant-based stuff, there's no plant-based stuff, ayahuasca, what is it, peyote, there's other plant-based stuff. Like, you just legalizing plant-based stuff, people, it's good enough. There's no need to go doing all this other extra shit that's gonna kill you 20 years from now or 10 years from now. Like, there's no need. And there's not gonna be a need for a drug dealer to want to sell it if nobody's buying it, nobody's doing it. If there's two people in the whole neighborhood that do all that hard shit, you got 1,000 people in that same neighborhood that smoke weed. What you think coming to the hood the most? We don't give a fuck about that white shit no more. Them niggas is gonna be out there flipping packs like motherfucking nobody did it. Period. That is too easy to solve. You got to know that. I mean, if you just think about that for even a second, it makes so much sense. As a dope boy, I'm not fascinated with selling dope. I'm not fascinated with selling fentanyl. I'm fascinated with selling whatever is selling. If you make weed outsell fentanyl and dope, nigga, I'm selling the weed. What is we talking about here? If they wanted this shit to stop, this shit be stopped. Shit too easy to stop, man. They don't want this shit to stop, man. They won't keep acting like it's this big war on drugs. If you release weed, or release all the plant-based, quote unquote, what they would call drugs, ain't nobody gonna be buying them niggas. The dope boys ain't gonna be selling them niggas, because all the profit gonna be from the weed and the plant-based stuff. Weed, shrooms, peyote, ayahuasca, anything that's not gonna kill you that comes from nature. If it's raw for like itself. But especially the weed. Think about it. The weed legal. You gonna have 1,000 people in every neighborhood that you sell to. Without going to jail, getting in trouble, you gonna be beating the dope heads any day, anytime. Ain't nobody trying to interfere. Whole family smoke weed. Everybody you know smoke weed. Somebody needs some weed right now. Like, it's not about to be fucking with no dope. And you not going to jail? Come on. They want this shit to be over with, be over with. War on drugs. Goddamn war on drugs. They over there blowing people out the water and talking about war on drugs. All they gotta do is goddamn change their fucking goofy ass laws. Think about it. During the hippie moments and movements and shit like that, them folks was on weed, them folks was on shrooms, them folks was on plant shit. Them folk, the most thing you would heard them folks being on is little LSD, which really changes the structure of your mind. That's why LSD, everyone let me fuck LSD, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't really exactly know what LSD is, so I just know that about it. And I know that it was also studied by the CIA at a point in time, and they know what it does to the brain, so that's what it is why they outlawed it. It was first used on soldiers as a, I think, brain enhancing drug or some shit like that. But this how this shit goes. They be making this shit, and they, how did it get from the goddamn military facilitations to the streets? That's how all this shit be happening. This shit be coming straight from the government, straight back to the people that they be trying to act like, oh, it's the hoodlums, the thugs, and the lowlifes that gravitated and grabbed onto it because they want to make a dollar so bad, even though they ain't got no other way to make a dollar. If a nigga put a free pound of crack in front of my face and I'm broke as hell, I'm gonna look at it like a blessing too, nigga. If I'm already in the streets, thugging, homeless, broke, ain't got no money, ain't got shit, gotta still feed my family, I'm gonna look at it like a blessing too. If a nigga put a free kilo of crack cocaine in front of my face, I'm gonna be like, thank you, Lord, too. I'm broke, in the streets, thugging, ain't got nothing. Just got out of slavery. You feel me? Like, shit like that. You know the lowlifes is gonna go grab it and try to flip it and make something of themselves because we're alchemists. You know that about us. That's what we do. That's how we can destroy ourselves sometimes. You try to flip that product and make a better life for you and the fucking your whole family generation line and jump. Kids fucked up, out the shit, you and the baby moms out the shit, all kind of shit be going on in the family. Cause a nigga tried to flip some shit and do what we naturally do in our design and in our DNA as black people, quote unquote. And now to flip and fuck the whole generation alive, you know, type shit, you feel what I'm saying? They knew that though before they came and put that shit in the hood. They knew y'all niggas gonna try to take it and flip it and make yourself something. That's so evil to do with nigga like that, you feel me? But what happened? Like, you gotta think, that's how these drugs are coming into the hoods anyway. But all they gotta do is change their laws, or what you think Mexico they're gonna start importing? They gonna weed too. They make it seem like, oh, like they gonna ship whatever anyway. No, they shipping whatever niggas over here want them to ship. It's an order coming up, nigga. Niggas ain't just shipping random drugs over here. Nobody's catching this shit, though. Nobody's talking about this shit. Find out what they shipping over here, and you gonna find out why they shipping it over here. It's because it's selling, nigga. So if you legalize weed everywhere, you beat instantly everything. They gonna be shipping a ton of fucking weed. They gonna be shipping a ton of fucking weed. And who cares? You see what I'm saying? Like, who cares? And then once we get to that level now, we can start killing people and try to make a living. And we could, without even naming and labeling these people as bad people that's just trying to make a living, we can give them the option to make a living in a safer way, in a better way, in a more healthy way. In a way that we ain't gotta blow their ass out of the water. I just said that. Like, that's a little problem to me, in my opinion. That's the way to deal with that. You know these niggas is money hungry. Show them the bread. Come on. Y'all risking y'all life to come up here at this point where you know we got a whole operation of military people out here ready to blow y'all out of the water. Y'all niggas still come over trying to do shipments. Y'all niggas risking y'all life because y'all don't have a choice. Not because y'all stupid. Nobody in that goddamn stupid. These folks don't have a choice. This is all they have. Remember, these third world countries, they're not living in America. That shit only the face value so much over here. Then we still flex and get that shit from the low. Still flex and get that shit from the low over there. We come over here, this shit do a 10X, you know. You see what I'm saying? So we're like, they doing this shit because they gotta make a living. That's the only way they nigga risk his life in this goddamn military. So drop off for sure. After we see niggas get blown out of the water, hell no, that shit over. Unless we got us to. Or when we desperate. See, that's a different type of mindset though. Then when you understand, now you understand why somebody say, okay, we gonna go to the water, charge and start blowing our shit out the water. It's not a very humanitarian move. And you can't say you care about everybody. Well, none of these politicians can say they care about everybody. Not to just to even get on about it, because ain't gonna say nobody else would have made that same kind of decision. I'm just saying, generally, nobody cares about nobody. Whether they fish the pot, this is not gonna fish the pot, no folks. They gonna still keep doing this shit because they got to. They gonna find a better way when they probably start popping submarines up on this motherfucker or some shit. But it's going down and try to find a better way to get this shit done. That's all. Because they got to do it. Not gonna stop. So we gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us trying to figure out this is all this is people like, they need money. Show them the money. Open the motherfucking course right on up. Say bring up all the strands and elite genes and DNA from your countries as possible. Why not make this shit a beautiful thing? It's gonna be a thing. You're not gonna win. It's gonna forever be a thing. Why not make it a beautiful thing? A safer thing. I'd rather so much weed be on the streets when my kids grow up with no fentanyl, no shit that they can touch to kill themselves, no cocaine, no crack. I'd rather my kids know everything about every Snoop Dogg, Bob Marley, everybody ever touched whiskey, everybody ever touched the blood. And have hella weed all around them all day. And I know nothing about no fentanyl, nothing about no crack, nothing about no cocaine, nothing about no heroin. About none of that crazy ass shit. Than anything. I would love to see a society that didn't have to worry about ODs because ain't nothing around but weed. If you wanted to stop these folks from sitting in drugs instead of blowing them up, legalize the weed. That's gonna force them to only bring the weed in because all it's gonna be selling is weed. Think about it. You legalize weed right now, 1,000 people in your neighborhood becomes a sale target now. As a drug dealer, nigga, fuck the crack, fuck the cocaine, fuck the heroin. I'm going to get the weed. 1,000 people on the block now, my customer, and they can buy from me with the other whatever time. Family, if anything, they just gonna buy from you because they trust you. You see what I'm saying? Like. And what you think them Venezuelans gonna start bringing in? Like everybody else that be bringing this shit in. They act like they bringing in the bad stuff because they just want to bring it in. No, they bringing in shit that is wanted. They bringing in orders and they be like they bringing in the shit that people up here are asking for or wanted. The people over here, everybody over here asking to want for weed, they gonna be bringing in. That's gonna tremendously shrink all the hard drug industry. And then the politician party presidents and those people like that who care about you. They ain't legalize with you. Why keep sitting talking about the world drugs but don't exist when you can just change your laws and sit here and make everything more positive. Instead of the hey, you U.S. If you do it, everybody do it right behind you. Come on, guys. They don't care about it. They don't really care about us. Come on, man. Can't care about it. Oh, dude. Like I said, I'd much rather see a world where all my kids never got to worry about OD, all my goddamn fentanyl, no cocaine, no crack, no shit like that. Because it's hella weed everywhere. I would Brooks take that future on the future of the day. We got 16, 17-year-old OD on this fat line out of Quadeuce. We got kids out here touching this stuff, selling this stuff. Like, that's not cool. So I can't see how these people care about us so much. And how this world rules is so big and out there they really did that and really do it like you really did that worth doing. Everything you doing is either giving criminals harder punishment, so they say, but y'all not catching the big motherfuckers. Giving them no type of hard punishment. You feel me? Or y'all either doing like wrong prevention programs and shit, but somehow military drugs that supposed to stay in the military installations get on the street. Somehow drugs that came from government facilities, like, you know, like big pharma shit that was never available to the public, never would have been available to the public through any other way. Get on the streets. Somehow. Like, how did that? That's crazy. I don't want a society like that, man. It's a backwards society, and if you think it's not, you tripping. Yeah, that's a backwards society. I don't see how one can be happy with some shit like that. I know I wouldn't be happy about shit like that. Like, I just don't get it. It's just so many things we could do differently. If they really wanted this to be such a great country, all this great. If they really wanted it to be so great, and I'm talking about any country. It don't take a rocket science to figure out what we gotta do to get there. All we've been doing, we're just taking the things we have to do to get there for generations and generations. So it's like, you gotta miss me, and we gotta figure it out, shit, because it's been figured out.
Fortunately, DoorDash knows all of the neighborhood hotspots.
It's been figured out. At this point, they hired me. At this point, they hired me. And you guys to know that, for sure, for sure, for sure. But I don't wanna rock in a society that's backwards like that, for real though. And, like I said, I already have a society that is built off something better, more real, more more substance and more abundance, you know what I'm saying? Something that's going to allow us to move in such a way that everybody can fully progress on towards happiness. There's really some people out here that believe that everybody can't be happy. It's not a real thing. Everybody can't have their way. That's not a real thing. That's not true. Everybody literally can have their way. It would just take teamwork effort by everybody to make sure nobody gets in the joint is ready. And that's the hardest thing we have trouble doing too, if I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? We always getting somebody with. Whether we need to, whether we say excuse me, whether we don't say excuse me. That's just like the biggest thing that I notice about us. We get in each other's way. Even sometimes it's like we can wait for each other to be patient and allow each other to be comfortable in the day-to-day commute of life while we're also allowing each other to still get where we need to go and build our things we want to build out without hating on each other and stopping each other. Or feeling like we gotta oppose each other because your idea goes against my idea, but your idea and my idea ain't even our ideas because we really just the vessel that's the antenna that's tuned for picking up ideas. It's kind of like already out here, but they don't understand it. So when you think somebody stole your idea, you stole somebody else's idea too, because that idea was started over before. Just because you thought of an idea, that's not making a new idea. See, we're so fascinated with just talking about these new ideas. These ain't new ideas. These ideas have been thought of before, some have been done before, some will be done again. But the fact that none of these point blank period, you know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Your ideas are not really as much as your own as you think. Like you think the brain generates and thinks thoughts. Like the brain receives, processes thoughts. You know what I'm saying? The brain is like storing information and receiving information and sending signals. The information is what comes to you through the atmospheric wave, through all the different technologies that was set up for spirits and physical to connect. You know what I'm saying? Through all those technologies that we don't know what the power is, God available for. And then we can check out. You gotta understand before anything happens in the physical and moves through spirit. Then you can show the connection in the physical and spirit. So unconscious explain. Or manifest in the way that you can explain. That's how it works. But I'm just so tired of seeing people in real time. Say they gonna change something like these fucking politicians. It never changes. You can't tell me that you gonna change something. You keep telling me that, but I'm not with that. I don't believe that. Fuck the system. I don't care. I don't care if you put me on the other side, quote unquote. I don't believe you from the other side. I don't care if I would say that something changed. I don't trust the whole system. See what I'm saying? There's too many lies. There's been too many lies. And if you were older than me, I know you feel like it was wild because that little fat shit keep happening. Shit keep changing. Keep changing the information. Trying to say shit different than what they used to teach us and shit. And they teaching our kids something different than they taught us, basically. So I said, we gotta build our own stuff. I mean, like, go ahead and share it and subscribe. And y'all do hop up in here and shit like that. I mean, y'all us as well, but we gotta do our own stuff. You can't keep letting these folks do it like this. How we gonna let them do it like this? We see they don't care about us. And they can't tell y'all a simple way to see that they don't care about us. If they want to decide the drug situation, they want all these hard drugs, don't need to stop. They would just simply legalize it. There wouldn't be no need for the drug dealers to push them to weed because now it's legal. You're in trouble. And everybody's supposed to be. Why you trying to tell them a couple of people to like thousands of people to come black? Even in Venezuelans that they bombing and blowing up over there, that they say they're bringing all this hard stuff in the country. Even they gotta start bringing the hard shit in the country now. Because guess what? The country don't got a need for the hard shit. Now they gotta bring the weed in. And all they want is the money, obviously, because what other people gonna reach their life when they told y'all I gotta bring to them and go y'all the money, y'all still gonna come keep y'all about shit. These are not people that are dumb or stupid. These are people that have to do it. These are people that are doing it because they don't have any other choice. Nobody going against no goddamn military in the United States. I'm gonna go for real life. How they gonna get you out of war? They ain't even got a damn nowhere to fire fight. These are people that gotta do that shit. Instead of them trying to solve the situation for real, and let them go bring it on the marijuana, bring every seed, every strain, every unique variety. Because you know, these countries, they have some unique varieties out there. That just show them the money. It's gonna be even more money for them. If they bring them shit, give them niggas a bonus. Give them niggas, if I'm gonna go big, I'm giving them folks in the Senate a bonus on shit. Like, instead of me blowing y'all out the water, if you bring 100% nothing but marijuana over here, I'll match your shit 10% or whatever you get paid. But you will only get this boost. You will only get this bonus. You will only get this extra money because I know y'all only doing it for the bread. Show these niggas the money. Come on. You the biggest, you the baddest, you the most powerful country. Show these niggas the money. These niggas ain't coming over here because they want to get blue out the water. These niggas ain't coming over here because they super bad people that want to terrorize all of us, give us bad drugs. These are the drugs that people over here doing at no request. And that's what I said. Make the weed legal. That's what's selling. Give a bonus on these niggas that come out here with 100% weed on their shit. Give a bonus and a free pass. Come on, man. Why don't you give a free pass? When you come over here with 100% weed, nothing else, free pass, you bring out drugs, nigga, I won't even try to stop it. But if we check your shit, and you got anything else other than weed on that motherfucker, and you trying to smuggle that over here, we gonna hit you with all the penalties that we done here. Watch how fast the niggas stop bringing that hard shit over here, bring so much weed. Man, they gonna have so much weed over here. We gonna be known for weed by the time they bring all the weed over here. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just crazy. Like, these folks don't want to change up for real. That's why I said sometimes you gotta take matters into your own hand. That's what I'm trying to do with this child. I'll connect that shit with the music. Get everybody paid, even the fans. But some of these other artists ain't doing, you gotta understand. And they can do that if they start getting done like a whole by all these other suckers doing thirsty motherfuckers in the industry, like the middlemen, Spotify record labels and shit like that. You feel me? But, you know, everybody ain't, I guess, gonna take, ain't got the say to just be like, nah, I ain't going, I'm gonna take this shit back. Like, if I gotta die about it, I gotta die about it. Type mentality, you feel me? I guess everybody got it. So, like, it's gonna be another option by the time they bury you. Just know, to understand, like, what's going on. music away, or then to have to go through fighting all of these, fighting for playtime on the radio station with these major artists just paying money to stay up that you don't have because you just started. You feel me? Because they play, Drake dropped $1 million on the radio, and not finna play nobody with Drake. Little such and such can't compete with him because he don't have $1 million put behind one song. You feel me? So he can't use that money. And then you gotta do $1 million streams just to get 4K, about 4,000 potential dollars. You see what I'm saying? All your Pandora, your Spotify, all your streaming services and shit. So for the person that just get it started, it's like, man, you gotta do $1 million, you ain't got 1 million people that know you. 1 million people don't even know who you is, how you gonna do $1 million? So you gotta go ahead and think like that's not a model that can work for you either, unless you gonna start doing shit like stream forming box like a lot of these rappers do, paying for stream box formers, and you feel me, just paying for advertising and hope that shit pop. Or both y'all pay for advertising till that shit pop. You feel me? There's other ways that you can think of to come create and do this shit, to get some push behind you and shit, but like, it ain't set up for motherfuckers who trying to come into the industry and make some creative music and just starting out. You know what I'm saying? They ain't set up for motherfuckers like that no more. It's set up for motherfuckers who been making this shit so they can keep on doing it. Yeah, we gonna go for like 2 hours, probably. Yeah. But they just want to keep on going, man. They want to keep on going. They really don't care. It ain't necessarily that they want certain people. It just the way the system is. It just allows for a lot of unfairness and bias. And it's like that's cool, but within that you don't realize that you fucked up with culture. Because now you're affecting people's perception of what's good music and what's not. But before, their perception was solely based on what they perceived. It wasn't based on nobody else. You found whatever you found to be good music, you found to be good music, and you kept records and collections and tapes of what you found to be good music around your period. Niggas don't do that shit no more. It ain't good if God don't like it, it ain't good if such and such don't like it. To even be a type of person to have that type of taste in music is rare nowadays. At one point in time, the whole world had this type of taste in music. Now, when you understand that music is the language of the universe for real, so everything has a range and it's a hum and vibration and sound, then you understand why that was taken away from you. That's the person who connection to music gone right there. And I try to bring that back. My black kids, motherfuckers ain't gonna like it, motherfuckers gonna be bad. Hopefully I can fly under the radar before I get too big. And I can start getting bad in the wrong way like I wanted to before. They can stop me, shut the damn show, man. We gonna get this shit lifted up off the ground and try to bring it. And they gonna see it to you and try to bring it back. Music was never designed to just be what it is now. It was designed to be way much more. Because it already is that. We just don't see it that. Literally see it as that it is. No. We can now use it to help design the world. That's what we're doing on here with this show. We're going to have good music. We're going to all get money and bread for the music, so it's going to create good times because we're going to be able to have good times because we can take care of our family peacefully without struggle, without worry. You know what I'm saying? We also multiple ways to get this money, some multiple ways to get this money to secure and make sure that it's without struggle, without work. You know what I'm saying? And then, we're gonna be building, like I said, we're gonna be building programs, facilities of useful child to the child. You know what I'm saying? Programs. Nobody in the child is to be homeless. Nobody in the child is to not have something to eat or any other. No kids are not to be able to have clothes to school. No children be shelters and multiple places. Food every day. That's what we're doing with the child. And that's coming with the music. And understand, I'm not tripping on the music because I'm just waiting right now. In a few weeks, y'all can see me pop my shit, but it's gonna be so crazy. I'm just waiting right now. Like, I'm just waiting. And because I already pretty much figured the music game out for the business aspect. Like, on the streaming side of stuff, I know all you gotta do is flood the market. I also know that I can make, if I really want, I see that make 30 songs a day. Like, if I really try, make 100, I could. It'd be bubble rap though. But I just said, like, all you gotta do is flood the market. I know about how many songs you need in there to start getting a certain amount back every month. Now, I'm not backing streaming services because streaming services, they're not good for the front end business model, but on the back end, on residual income, yeah, you run on the streets every month and you get that residual income. But I was trying to make my shit where you get a residual income anyways, and you know what I'm saying, some more out the front. So we gonna keep trying to talk, and we gonna keep trying to build that. We gonna keep thinking about that, looking forward to it. But it's just a lot to think about, and I'm just ready to build a new world, a better world, a world that I can be proud of, a world that I can say I had something to do with, and a world that I can say, you know, we got that place a little better than we felt. And our kids could go and have a place just that they can do life and enjoy. I don't want my kids to have to stress through this shit like I had to stress through this shit. But I want them to pick up the torch, like, okay, we can relax and we don't have to stress through this shit. Now we can figure out what's going on the spiritual side. We can figure more of how we go talk food and make sure that we're secure even more on the financial side. See what I'm saying? And just like, when you ain't thinking like that, man, I don't know why you not. But we've been in this life for 153. I feel like it's long enough. We can just reiterate a few things. So building a better world, this is, you know, me talking about a lot of the problems I have in the world. There's a lot of just simple things that can be so easy to fix. There's a lot more complex problems that, and these simple problems that I just talked about in this video is some of the things we was talking about. Even war. On the war, it's an easier way to fix this shit. Like, playing sports, man. So easy. Go play a game of rugby. Go play a game of football. Go play a game of soccer. Go have a vote. What is we doing in warfare? This shit so childish. None of y'all motherfuckers is about to make power go out. It's real easy to sit there and say, yeah, we going to war. But your ass ain't gonna do a bullet shot past your head. Like, yeah, that's for every country. That's for all countries. How you gonna sit there and watch your country? you gonna represent me? Ain't nothing gonna happen to you, so it's gonna happen to me though. Whether I gotta go fight, or I'm in the country that's under attack and defending, or I'm just trying to scream, the bar, you people, these people that gotta wear it, for people with suicide, they gotta just come out and alcohol, even though they wear it. That's, I don't care what government. I don't care what government. That's when you start to understand that, then you start to understand none of them represent us. None of them about to take a bullet for your ass. Not one single person that make up that motherfucker call the government. You see what I'm saying? No, none of them about to take a bullet for your ass. Our ancestors would have been fought these motherfuckers because they were already to the British. No taxation without representation. That's the type of words over there. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? The tribes was over here warring too. So you gotta understand everything that I'm saying and what's going on, you feel me? Like, we have just point blank period accepted this way of life as being the way of life and what we call life. But there is very much other ways to do this and other ideas and concepts to have about this thing we call life. And instead of us continue the path of what we were born into, fixed governments, these few top foods that we have on earth, these large banks, these rich ass motherfuckers that keep information, paying off lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, before we had that, why don't we just go build our own shit where we can have some fair shit, some shit where the people vote better. You see what I'm saying? It's just, how many times around you have to spend around doing this shit, it's just a circle, and the same thing just keep happening, and you just keep reshaping yourself into a different form, and it's not really progressive anymore. There's no different in this month I'm a lion, this month I'm a tiger, next month I'm a zebra, next month I'm an elephant. Each month I'm still an animal, right? I'm not progressing in it. And that's how it seems and feels with politics and the way that shit. And Chief Deuce ain't having none of that, man. I want my own way. I want my own way. I want the way I fuck that. I don't subscribe to the system. And it's a little more than me just becoming off-grid sustainable. Like, that's something I work on my own personal time. If I gotta live in the system, I want to live in the system. But it's not this one. It's no benefit. Already before my career. understand it's like, that quote unquote, talk about things we don't talk about that be sounding crazy to other folk. But look, man, it's been a lovely conversation, 2 hour conversation, and we building a better world, man. And remember when you watch this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, or hit the links and hit the cash out to support more videos like this in the future, man. Understand we building a better world. And we need people around here, subscribing around here that's with that and that understand what's going on. Understand it's gonna be connected with music. So you know we gotta keep the creativity and everything like that going how it should go. You understand? It's your boy Quadeuce, man. Until next live video, peace and positive business, man. We gonna keep building, we gonna keep striving, and we gonna keep going towards this better world. It's gonna start with us, man.